Hi guys, it's William from Gangstalking Canada. Today it's some tactics, some more. Got some more for you guys. So I have it wrote it in here. Let's read this. So these are tactics, like for everyday life. You know how they fuck with us and how they trying to smear us. But those tactics are basically if you're trying to expose them or catch them, uh, by with videos and whatever. However, you just want to catch them. So I wrote down some of them. So let's start with the first one. You know when they induce a thoughts in your head, just think of anything really positive, and you'll see their stupid or evil thoughts will disappear. Like the reason why is they're looking for a response. So as soon as they have the response, it is over, and they have to redo it again. So you can choose a response you want them to have. Choose it carefully and always use it. They kind of pinging your brain. You see, whatever response you get, uh, just every time you put a touch, think about that. You'll see, and then you basically fucking up their program. Whatever they're doing, they're trying to know how you behave. Then you just put that thoughts everywhere, and you'll see. Yeah, they it's actually a good way to get rid of because sometimes they're trying to force a thought on you. So if you do that, that little forcing gonna stop. You feel a little better after. The next one is be as spontaneous as possible, as more as possible. Like, and if they force you to think about something, do it. But at the time of doing it, then just change your mind and do something else. Like example, if they like I don't know, they want you to go to washroom or buy coffee or whatever. So as soon as you're in front of the coffee shop on the machine, just swirl and curve and go to the washroom. You know what I mean? And you'll see somebody like or whatever. If you're home, obviously, might not be a lot of people. But if they say you're at work or in a mall or something, then you'll see they're gonna just kind of you're gonna see somebody running or something stupid like that. So you just film that person, and that's kind of obvious. Like you just go to washroom, and this guy's running towards you. Come on, you want to catch these guys? Obviously, he's gonna be dressed in red or stripe or whatever. It's gonna be so obvious. Third, if every time you wake up, yes, every time you wake up and they're there, like you wake up, somebody make noise, or you wake up, there's a car or something then at this time when you wake up, even if you're in boxer or whatever, just grab your phone and go in a window or wherever you can see them and just start filming. You'll see that's actually a great way to take them off guard because they won't be ready. And you get to see the person who was parking there just waiting for you to wake up. And you did wake up, but the thing is, you never thought you would show up at a window with your camera. So that's actually another good trick. I caught them a little bit like that. Also, you need to play with your routine a little bit. If you if let's say you're eating something in the oven or the microwave, never put the time you really want. Like put a lot, like an hour or whatever you feel like. If you wanted 2 minutes, then take out at 1:30. You know what I mean? So obviously they're gonna be ready for 2 minutes, and then at 2 minutes somebody would show up, but you stop at 1:30. So next thing you know, you turn back and you see those stupid cowards again, late and running or whatever. It's really nice, and you see how they're going to be in their coordination and timing. It's gonna fuck up all. You can catch them off guard and doing mistake again and expose them, but don't burn your food. Also, let's say you're at work. Uh, uh, if you're allowed, don't take your break at the regular time. Let's say your break was at 2 and you're allowed to take it at another time. Just take them randomly and they won't be prepared. And you can catch them off guard doing mistake and again expose them. That's the greatest part. Yep. Let's say if you do something, do it as quick as possible. Especially if you just thought about it, and you can catch them off guard. Again, doing mistake and expose them. The more they can tell your next move, the more they need to be always ready to harass you, which is hard to do. So you got to make it as hard as possible and expensive as possible for these cowards. So if they don't know your next move, they cannot be prepared. And even if they're prepared, that's a lot of money. They need to put somebody like wherever any move they think you're gonna do. So that's a lot of people. But if they know what you're gonna do, then obviously um, they're ready, and it's less money for them. Uh, and the good thing here is be on the offensive. We need to change the whole game and play it on our terms. Like, give the perps and their handlers some reason to be uncomfortable. Like, the way to throw a wrench into the Stasi machine is to expose its crime to the public. Sometimes that requires stepping outside your comfort zone a bit. So, in other words, you gotta be ready to do some stuff. Like I said, you just woke up and you ran to the whatever the window and boxer and shit. So, that's not the most comfortable thing. You were sleeping, you were good in your bed. You don't want to wake up, like, you know what I mean. But that's part of the game because they don't care about you. So you gotta make a little effort if you want to catch them sometime. Another thing, I think that's one of the most important, and this on the kind of the long term. I got caught a lot like that, but now I'm trying to make an effort to do it. When you wake up after a nap or sleeping, remind yourself of who you are, like who you are, or whatever. You know what you are before that stalking started or whatever. Even if you're still that person, just remind yourself when you wake up. You wrote it on the paper, all this. Remind yourself of who you are, how you think, what's your goals, who are the enemy, and what is their tools or weapons they use against you. The reason why it's good that you remind yourself about that is because while you're sleeping or napping, that's where they go and program stuff in your head. They're gonna induce thoughts or whatever, just programming your head. So when you wake up, obviously, a lot of people wake up, they're not in good mood or whatever, or you end up doing something that you're like, oh my god, why did I did that? Because they program you, especially those vivid dreams and fucked up dreams they put in your while you're sleeping. You want to get rid of all that. That's why you should write on the paper some thoughts, some prayer, anything you use to change your vibe and put yourself on a higher level, a higher vibe or frequency, whatever how you say it. Just do it as soon as you wake up, even if it's a small nap, even if you're in the bus and you fell asleep for a couple minutes. Just do it all the time. You'll see. It's really, it's a grateful trick. So that's it for our volume 2. I am gonna bring you guys some more. So I thank you for watching. Peace.